Hi, welcome to this tutorial about sample space. Well, a sample space is a set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. And the experiment could be a theoretical one or could be a real life situation. So I'll give you an example. A simple example would be, for example, if you throw two coins. You have coin 1 and you have coin 2, and they both have head and tails. And you want to know what are the possible combinations. So on top here you'll have coin 1, and on this side you'll have a coin 2. So coin 1 will have head, tail, and coin 2 will have head and tail. So your possible combinations are you could have head on 1, head on 2. So head, you could have tail on the first one and head on the second one. So tail and head. Or you could have head and tail. Or you could get tail from both coins. So that is your simple sample space. It shows the possible combinations that you can get. And you can see here you've got two lots of possibilities here, and you got two possibilities here, and your total outcome is 4, because you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 outcomes. So it's 2 times 2. So your total outcome is going to be 4 outcome. Let's do another simple example. Let's say you have 2 spinners. One is just numbered, let's say 1, 2, 3, and the second spinner it's just got colors, simple green and red. Right, so we need to show all the possible outcomes on a sample space. So a sample space basically is just a table that shows all the possible outcomes. Okay, so let's just say we have a spinner 1 here and spinner 2 here. Okay, first one will have number 1, 2, 3, and the second spinner have a color green or red. So I could get 1 and green, 2 and green, 3 and green. I could get 1 and red, 2 and red, 3 and red. So here you go. All the possible outcomes. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we can see this one has 3 possibilities and this one has 2 possibilities. So the total outcome, is going to be equal to 3 times 2. 3, you got 3 columns and 2 rows. So it's going to be 6 outcome in total, okay? Now we can use these tables, sample space tables, to work out probability. Let's say I want to find out what's the probability of getting a 2 and a color. Well, there's only 2 possible ones. The 2 and a color is there. So probability of getting a 2 and just color. Okay. So that's going to be 2 out of 6, which is 1/3. Right, let's do another example. I roll 2 6-sided dice and multiply the scores. Draw a sample space diagram. What's the probability I score a total of 3? Well, let's just do the sample space diagram first, and then we'll be able to work out these probabilities. So you have 2 and they are 6-sided dice. So they're both the same dice. So you've got die 1 on that side and you've got die 2 on this side. I'm going to use different colors so we don't get confused with the colors, the numbers that we get. So die 1 will be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And die 2 will be the same because it's the same. They're just 2 dies, but they're the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are told to multiply this. Okay, so again, you just need to be careful that sometime you'll be told you add, but sometimes just be asked what is the probability of getting 1 and 1, for example. So you don't add, you just physically show the numbers as you do your table. So 1 times 1 is 1. So this is just one times table across here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 1 times 2, so 2. And then 2 times 2, 4. So we have 6, 8, 10, 12. 1 times 3, 3. So 3 times table, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Now finishing with 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4, 8. Is 4 times table, so might as well just keep going. 16, 20, and 24. Now 5. 1 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. So that's going to be 20, 25. 6 times 5 is 30. Start again. 1 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So 6 times table, 24, 30, and 36. Now we have shown all the possible outcomes. Okay. Now you can count them one by one, but to see how many outcomes there are. But I know there are 6 that way and 6 this way. So total number of outcomes. Is going to be equal to 36 because it is 6 times 6. Okay, and you get 36 outcomes. Okay, so the first question is done. Let's do the second one. What's the probability I score a total of 3? So probability that you get a 3. How many 3s are there? Well, I can see 1 there and I can see another 1 there. So there's only 2. So 2 out of the total is 36, which is 1 out of 18. Second one, so that's done. I score a total of 12. So probability of getting total of 12, not number 12, a total of 12. So I can see 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, and 4. So 4 out of 36, which is 1 out of 9. Right, so probability or I score less than, should be then there, than 20. So probability less than 20. Okay, so numbers that are less than 20. Well, if you look at the table, there are more numbers that are less than 20 than above. So why don't we count numbers that are 20 and more, and then we can subtract. So you see that number is 20 and more. Anything here? So how many numbers is that? 20 and more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means 36 take away 8 is 28. So there are 28 numbers that are less than 20 on this table. Okay, so 28 numbers. So 28 out of 36. Okay, simplify that. They are both multiples of 4, so there's 7 out of 9 there. Okay, so that's that example. If you are doing nectar, that's Tanzanian specification, you can go and look at your book, which is Fundamentals of Basic Mathematics, pages 93 to 94, and do some exercise. Otherwise, just use your normal book. If you're doing GCSE, IGCSE, it's all relevant. And Thank you for watching.